for me, it had gotten to a point where I had an unhealthy relationship with food. Hey you guys, it's Bree here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you're a returner, I greatly appreciate it. So if you're new here or you have not been a part of my weight loss journey, I would stop this video real quick. Go check out my first weight loss update. I posted it a couple of months ago. I will definitely link it or put it in the cards up above so you can click, watch that first, and then come back to this video. I promised you all before that I will continue to update you all on my weight loss journey, what my health journey has been looking like, some things that I've changed in my regimen, and a couple of things that have stayed the same. So if you're interested in hearing more about my weight loss updates, then just keep on watching. First things first, I started my journey in June. My starting weight was 239.6 pounds. Okay. The last time we talked, we were in the time frame from June 8th to August the 3rd, which at that time I had lost almost 24 pounds. Since last time we left off was like early August, now I currently weigh 198.2 pounds, which brings my total weight loss to 41.4 pounds to be exact. So between August and November the 2nd, like right before the holidays, I've definitely been progressing in my weight loss towards what my ideal weight will be, which we can talk about that a little bit later. One thing that has remained the same in the first tip update that I want to share with you all is my water intake and my green tea regimen that I do every single morning. So if you watch my first video, you know that I practice intermittent fasting. My fasting time is from 8 p.m. at night until lunchtime the next day. I've still been drinking my water. This is my little reminder bottle. For someone like me who doesn't really like water, it has like a little filter at the top so I can put like different fruits and help my water taste a little bit different. So I really love this water bottle. I would be lying if I said that I drink all of this every single day. I really do try my best, and if I get off track one day, I'm definitely trying to get back on track the next, so I don't let it ruin my whole week. If I'm off a day or two, I just start afresh the next day and try to drink my full. This isn't quite 1 gallon. I drink about 80% of a gallon a day. So, and that's what was recommended by my doctor. Also been sticking with my green tea, you guys. I switched it up a little bit. So last time I showed you all the green tea that I normally drink in the morning, but this one is a turmeric tea, and I actually got it from my mom, but it has lemon in it, green tea, and turmeric. So I was already adding turmeric in my tea, and that already has turmeric in it, so one less step. So I kind of go back and forth between that tea and just regular green tea in the morning, but that has remained the same. My second update, something different in my regimen, is I hired a nutritionist. Her name is Dr. Jermesia Kwame. She's actually a good friend of mine. So she is a pharmacist, but she also has like a health wellness business on the side that she owns, and so part of that, she offers a meal plan option as one of the services that she provides in her business. And so I ended up investing in that, and I did the personalized meal plan for a month. And you guys, when I tell you this was a game changer for me, because I found myself around this time, I was probably on month like 4 or 5, kind of getting tired of just the regular meals that I have been sticking with, my low carb stuff. I'm a person, I love to cook. I find joy in cooking. I also like learning to cook new healthy recipes, and so I was just kind of getting stagnant with like different things I could eat. She provided me a meal plan for a full month. All of the meals that were included were according to my personalized BMI, my age, my height, my weight. We even had an hour consultation and talked about like what my personal goals are, changes I want to see, my family history. Like we had a really thorough consultation at the beginning before we even started talking about like types of foods that I want to incorporate, the types of foods that are good for me. The pros for hiring a nutritionist and getting this personalized meal plan: it was easy to track on MyFitnessPal. If you don't use MyFitnessPal, I highly encourage you to get some sort of system where you're tracking what you're putting in your body, like really what you're fueling yourself with every day. The meal plan actually included like serving size, and I wasn't big on before, to be completely honest, with like weighing out my food, but I invested in a food scale because I was really serious about getting organized and having a clear understanding of like what I was putting in my body. So she even mapped out weight, what my portions were going to be each meal, so that just took the guesswork completely out of it for me. When it comes to my weight loss journey, like convenience has been the key for me, like definitely a necessity. And so I highly recommend, even if you can't hire a nutritionist, get some sort of organized meal plan that gives you some flexibility in the types of foods you're eating. And then what I really liked is she offered me different meals every day, different snacks every day, so I wasn't eating the same foods, and that was one of my goals that we discussed in our initial consultation. So third update on this whole weight loss journey are my workouts, you guys. I fell off, like, to be completely honest. I fell off, I got back on, I fell off again. Like, working out has really been the biggest roller coaster for me. So I fell off a little bit, I got back on. I did do another 100-mile challenge that I had mentioned in my first weight loss video. I did that in October, and that was really helpful, and I was focused that month because I really wanted to give myself a head start, because I knew the holidays were coming up. Like, there were going to be other things that may tempt me or just like have me kind of leaning one way or leaning towards things that I know I shouldn't be fueling my body with. So I wanted to try to give myself a head start. Okay, right now I'm not working out consistently, to be completely honest. For the coming weeks, I'm going to be joining this accountability group, so I'll share that with you all probably in the new year. I know it's important, I know it's a huge part of your anybody's health journey. Being physically active is extremely important. Try to get a little bit of cardio in, but again, I have not been consistent with that, and so that's one of the areas of development that I'm trying to get better in, because I was really consistent my first 3 months on the journey, and then these past couple months with the holidays coming in, it's been difficult. But I definitely have plans to get back on track and be much more consistent in the coming week. Fourth update, you guys, is journaling. So this is something new that I've incorporated in my journey. I've been writing down everything that I eat in the notes section on my phone, and when I tell you, honey, really just open my eyes to what I'm consuming, how much I'm consuming. It helps keep me in check. It helps Bree hold herself accountable, you know, because I just need that. So it's not a strategy to like make me deprive myself of, like, if I'm craving something, like I can have a portion of it or a serving of it. It just really like helps me keep things in perspective of like, okay, so it's like, have you had enough vegetables today, you know, or could you use another protein, or could you know, eat some vegetables to get some more protein that way. So just things like that to help me stay organized and really just, you know, be honest with myself and not like play myself, you know, to be like, oh my god, like I've been eating so great and I haven't lost any weight. And it's like, well, if I look back at like what I really ate this week, you know, all the meals weren't that great. So this fifth and final update, what triggers me to eat and how it impacts my relationship with food. More talks with God, more prayer time, like more intentional time, just unpacking some things that, you know, have happened to me, some things I've held on to. Bigger than food, right? Like it's bigger than even losing weight, bigger than just like trying to shed a few pounds. But for me, it had gotten to a point where I had an unhealthy relationship with food. Celebrate something, I'm gonna eat. Accomplishment or a birthday or a graduation, I'm gonna eat. If I'm sad, I will eat. If I'm watching a happy movie on TV, I'm going to eat. Something that helped and is helping me still, because I'm still unpacking a lot of this, like will encourage me, like if I'm getting down, I could really like just go eat a snack or go eat some chips right now. Something that will encourage me during those times, I'll go try on some clothes that used to be really tight on me, and they'll just fall right off, or like I could like barely hold them up, you know, like stuff like that. It may seem so simple, but in those moments, like, it's really encouraging me. It's like, you know, Bree, like, keep going, you know, you can do this. Even if I'm excited about something, it's just a moment in time where you're feeling down and you don't have to lean on food to get through, you know, this tough time. So yeah, just one last little bonus update tip: being intentional in my prayers. Not like praying like, God, you know, please help me lose 20 pounds this week, you know. not those just baby prayers, but really diving deep, leaning on God for direction and wisdom and better understanding and clarity of those things that have triggered me and how I am healing. And that inner work and healing, baby,
do you believe in God?
It takes time, intentionality, authenticity. I'm still working through that. You know, I'm not making this video by any means to say like, girl, I have arrived, I've got all the answers, honey, I know exactly how you can drop this way. No, ma'am. Like, this is legit a journey. I've also been doing a lot of the Bible studies on the Bible app recently over the past couple of months, especially during quarantine, where I have more alone time than I normally would, to help focus me, my perspective, and like I said, really get to the root cause, work through some of those heart issues with God, and just figuring out my triggers, and then some healthy strategies and ways to work through that. So me and God, we got a long way to go. I'm grateful for my tribe. I'm grateful for my accountability group that I can lean on, my sisters. I can just call them, I can text them and be like, hey, you know, I'm kind of feeling down, and like they will lift my spirits. Or during my prayer time, like that encourages me to keep going. I'm super excited of where I am now. I still have a little bit more weight that I want to lose to get to my goal weight, or just to a healthy weight that I know I can maintain. So I'm looking still to lose about 20 to 30 more pounds, and I'm already mapping out a plan for this next 3 months. It just, the 3 month mark, 2 to 3 month mark is a digestible amount of time for me. It gives me like another short-term goal to work towards. Sending you all the love and good vibes your way. I hope that this was helpful. If it was, please consider subscribing. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you for all the love and all the encouraging words that you all sent on my last video. I greatly appreciate it and do not take it lightly. And until next time, remember, whatever you do in life, it's a breeze. Bye.